Okay, so the Z32 is finally twin turbo swapped. I have had it done for about 2 months now, and it's been so great. It drives incredibly, the power comes on well. It's just making stock boost right now until I can hook up the Z32 2 boost controller. So basically, as you guys have seen, I bought a JDM twin turbo motor from my buddy Krim, who did an RB swap on his Z, which has also been a fun, really fun process. It's been a challenge, but we learned a lot and got it all together. So his car is going to be super quick, but yeah, so basically just going to do a basic walk around because I don't know honestly when the last time I even did an update was. So this is my 1990 2+2 Z32. It started out NA, as all USDM 2+2 models do. So my car came factory with a 5-speed manual and a black interior. So this is kind of where I have it right now, just the Nardi wheel with that little center button on it. And then I had the seats reupholstered. These are the original seats with new leather, foam, everything is all completely redone on them. The only thing that's original is the shell. So I opted for the white piping and the Fairlady Z embroidery. I just thought it would look pretty good with the yellow. So you may disagree, but I think it looks fine. And then I have 18 by 9.5 plus 20 square setup work CR Kais. These wheels are not the Kiwamis, so those center caps are not real, but the wheels themselves are real. You can see they have the work stamp right there. And for suspension, I have Power Tricks Street Sport coilovers. Power Tricks is a company out of San Diego, run by Charles Park, who very commonly runs in the Nissan Challenge events. So he's a super cool guy, pretty local. I'm about an hour and a half away from San Diego, so figure support the local guys. So I also have Ionic Dynamic side skirts, which you might have seen I posted a long time ago before I got this car painted, as well as Ionic Dynamics mudguards and the roof spoiler. So all of these two bits are JDM 2000 spec replica, so it's what would have come on this car on the late models in Japan. And then that is just his own proprietary piece that he puts together, which I thought looked really nice. And I also, on the way, have a still-in Type 3 spoiler, which came off of the SMZ cars. And then in the front end, I got the still-in GTZ lip for the NA, which this whole thing will be going. The car, my buddy's neighbor backed into me, so that's why that whole paint chip is there. But this bumper will be going. I'll be replacing it with a factory twin turbo bumper. So that's gonna look pretty nice. I'll have the bumper repainted for now. I probably won't run a lip for the time being, and if I do, it'll be just this same one but built for a twin turbo bumper, so it'll have the little slats in there for the intakes. So everything pretty much on this is just how a stock twin turbo would come. These pipes are garbage. I'm gonna get rid of them. I think they look ugly. But I took this whole engine apart in my garage and rebuilt it. I didn't do any bottom end work, but I did all new gaskets and seals and everything just to make sure it ran right. So head gaskets, valve cover gaskets. I took the oil pan off, checked the bearings and everything. They were all good. Nothing was too concerning, really, outside of what is just normal wear. And then this is a Concept Z radiator. It's their in-house one, and the core is actually made by Koyo, so that's pretty cool. It doesn't carry the price of a Koyo radiator, but it is actually like pretty much the same thing. So I think it's been pretty fun for what it is. It probably makes 280 to 300 horsepower, just whatever these cars came with from the factory. But I have a Z32 2 boost controller that I'm going to be putting in fairly soon. I have some other stuff I gotta wrap up and figure out. I gotta fix the oil cooler, and then I gotta put the AC back in it. That's one thing. So on these cars, the NA and the TT have a different AC condenser as well as a different radiator. So you can see this one, if you know Z32s, this is a little bit narrower, and it's the same with the condenser. So for the intercooler piping to fit around that, you have to get a smaller condenser. So the stock twin turbo ones are very expensive, so I'm probably not gonna end up getting that one. I'll get an aftermarket, but I mean, really all it is a heat exchanger, so it's not really that big of a deal. But yeah, aside from that, it's just really a stock. I like to believe OEM plus Z32. I do have J-Spec taillights, which I absolutely love. The car is disgusting right now. It's been a nightmare to keep this thing clean, but I have some exhaust work I have going on this week. I bought some Vibrant resonators, 2.5 inch, just to take a lot of the rasp and the drone out. It's pretty loud, so I got the 18-inch ones that have a 15.5-inch core, so it should knock the noise down a lot. But this is, like I said, right now I don't have the boost controller hooked up, so it's only on wastegate pressure, which I believe is like 7.5 or 8 pounds. So yeah, it's gonna look pretty different. I'm gonna change some stuff up in the engine bay. This upper intake manifold here is gonna end up being a silver one. I have a completely new one because this whole throttle body assembly is just garbage. So rather than try and fight with it and strip all this paint off, I'm gonna just replace it with one that I've spent a bunch of time cleaning up. And then also I'm gonna have a spare set of my valve covers all redone in a spray chrome from one of our buddies in the SoCal Z32 community. So yeah, I mean, this car's been so much fun, and I hope it's gonna be even more fun when it's making like 350 horsepower, but for now it's quick enough. I don't really care too much. I had to raise the front end up yesterday because I was annihilating the fenders every time I went into the driveway. So, but yeah, if you have any questions, I mean, anything about the process, the parts I got, I'll throw up a quick screenshot of my little notepad that I set up for what I spent on everything. I guess kind of just some things I should go through real quick. I did a completely OEM gasket set from Nissan. I bought it through Z1 Motorsports. And then I got stock intercoolers, a brand new set of 370cc twin turbo injectors, also from Z1 Motorsports. Pretty much everything I got is from Z1, and it's all OEM. It's still the OEM Garrett GT24 turbos. Yeah, I mean, it's just, I wanted to make it reliable, so this is kind of the way I decided to go. And yeah, thanks for watching.